What's up, everybody? Welcome. Let me get the audio set up. I think we got a chase here.
Like Topanga area? Yeah, but we're still good.
Got a live chase.
Yeah, he'll be right under us, but I'll keep it wide. We'll be fine.
Ford Fusion. I was pushing up on him hard.
Okay, going right under us, on my side now. Copy that, Jamie. And thank you to everyone who is joining us here on NBCLA.com and Telemundo 52. I'm Eliana Marino alongside my pilot, George Marciano, and we are over a police pursuit in the San Fernando Valley. He's currently in the area of DeSoto and the Orange Line. This is a red Ford Fusion, and initial information on this is that it is a DUI driver, somebody driving under the influence. The California Highway Patrol actually tried to pull him over, but he failed to yield, made his way onto surface streets, where now the LAPD is in pursuit. Actually, I believe the lead unit is CHP, but they're trying to give it over to the LAPD since it is on surface streets, is what I'm hearing across the scanner. I was hearing it on both of their frequencies, but currently still hearing it on CHP. So I'll call it as still CHP in pursuit, at least for now, since he has not made his way onto the freeway, but he is headed back in that direction. So we'll see if CHP gives it to LAPD, if LAPD even accepts it. But for now, CHP in pursuit in the area of Pierce College. So we're on Winnetka here, just on the edge here of Pierce College, continuing to make our way southbound toward the 101 freeway. At this point, unknown number of occupants, but I believe that the driver is a man. I did get to sneak a peek there through the front window, and it did appear to be a male driver, but at this point, unknown if anybody else is in the vehicle with him. So yeah, still CHP in pursuit. I see them there, those two units that are trailing behind. We've also got an LASD airship overhead. And he seems to just kind of be zigzagging through surface streets here as he approaches the 101 freeway. Let's see if he tries to get on. This is going to be his chance, and sure enough, it looks like we are getting on the freeway. This is going to be the southbound or eastbound 101. Let's take a peek there at the driver. Does appear to be a young man wearing a white shirt. Nobody else inside from what I can see, but clearly the window is down, so it gave me an opportunity to look at the driver again. What appears to be a young man, again, wanted for driving under the influence by the California Highway Patrol out of the West San Fernando Valley, and is now on to the southbound 101.
We're live, folks, on Ick and Mel Clips, by the way.
Heading southbound. And what I'm hearing is that the CHP officers behind him are asking for West LA to be notified about this pursuit heading their way in case it does end up in their jurisdiction. They are also being asked to notify the Altadena division of the California Highway Patrol in case the pursuit goes that way. But again, a chase that started with the CHP's West San Fernando Valley division, now making its way southbound on the 101 freeway. And real quick, I'm going to give an update for our station Telemundo in Spanish, and then we'll resume our coverage in English. Buenas noches una vez más desde el helicóptero. Yo soy Eliana Moreno reportando sobre una persecución policíaca que se encuentra en el Valle de San Fernando en la autopista 101 en dirección sur o en dirección este. Esta es la patrulla de caminos de California que está persiguiendo a un conductor que posiblemente está manejando bajo la influencia de drogas o alcohol. Es una persecución que empezó aproximadamente
under the influence of drugs
15 minutos aquí en el Valle de
or
San
alcohol.
Fernando, cerca de la calle Topanga y la autopista 101. Estuvo manejando en las calles de esa área antes de montarse a la autopista 101 en dirección sur, donde todavía nos encontramos. Y como les digo, esa es la patrulla de caminos de California que está persiguiendo a este conductor con por lo menos 2 de sus patrullas, posiblemente más, posiblemente más. Creo que veo 3 en total. 3 unidades de la patrulla de caminos de California, junto con el helicóptero del condado del sheriff, siguiendo aquí a este conductor, un hombre que se está saliendo ahora de la autopista 101.
Getting
y
off the exit there.
Esta es la salida de la calle Balboa, la calle Balboa aquí en el Valle de San Fernando, al sur de la autopista 101. La patrulla de caminos de California sigue persiguiendo a este conductor. Back with you guys here in English. I was just saying in Spanish that the driver exited off of the Balboa Boulevard exit of the 101 freeway. So that is where we find ourselves now. We're headed southbound on Balboa, south of the 101. It is, what I see is 3 units of the California Highway Patrol behind this guy. There's 2 that are right on his tail, and there's 1 that's trailing a little bit further back. And there may be 1 even beyond that, but it was just outside of my line of sight. Oh, coming up to a lot of traffic. Oh, hard on the brake.
Just cut in front. Didn't care.
There.
Swerved.
Turn now onto Ventura Boulevard from Balboa. This CHP is still in pursuit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, heavy traffic.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
On Ventura Boulevard, headed westbound. Considering
wanted for DUI.
Wanted for DUI, which is not a violent crime. I wouldn't be surprised
He's peaceful.
if they
let him go.
let this one go, because it has gotten really dangerous. But the other option is to go into surveillance mode, which means that the units would back off and they would just let the helicopter follow it. And he just made that northbound turn. He's going to be right out your side, George, there, as he heads back toward the 101 freeway. So again, in the area of Balboa and Ventura, but headed northbound on a slightly smaller street called Louise Avenue. That will eventually lead us right up to the 101 freeway yet again. So we'll see if that's the plan, if it's to get back on the highway. But for now, continuing here northbound on Louise Avenue. They're talking about potentially trying a pit on this guy, so that tells me that they don't think he's armed. But because typically, if they thought that the person was armed, then they would hesitate to do a pit maneuver. But in this case, I am hearing that they are asking for an authorized unit to give that a try if possible. So that tells me that they don't believe that this individual is armed, rather that he is just wanted for a DUI, but also failure to yield, of course, which simply means that he didn't stop when police tried to pull him over. But continuing at high speeds, look at that, high speeds here. And it's a T intersection.
Sharp little turn there.
And
slow down a little bit there.
He's going to go westbound. So westbound turn right next to the wash here. I believe that's Oxnard. Sure enough, it is Oxnard Street. He just made
sounds familiar.
Turn.
Weren't we just covering something for Oxnard?
And continuing on Oxnard from Louise.
Oxnard.
Cyclists here through the area. He just made another turn.
Ickadmel Clips is live,
this
baby.
isn't going to end well with those speeds.
Wow, that CHP officer.
Thank you for the members. Luigi's Booty, how you doing, man? 17 months. Chaos, 21 months. Jess, thank you for the super chat. How a feeling this is going to end well.
He's not going to get it.
He's hauling ass.
Notice his windshield wipers are on. For those of you who are not in
yeah, what's up with that? He's tripping. He's high.
I can just tell you, it's not raining.
It's not raining.
Why,
windshield wipers on. It's chaotic.
To be driving under the influence, so that could always have something to do with it. But he just made that turn here onto White Oak. Again, CHP in pursuit. Can they try a pit at these speeds? No, not going to happen. Way too fast. They need him to slow down.
They can't do it. They were talking about pit maneuver.
In order to effect an effective pit maneuver. And at this point, that's just
they're not able to do it.
This guy is way too fast for them to try that. Coming up to some traffic, though, here on White Oak. They're going to try to pit him now. Let's see if they do. He's behind us, George. On your side about 4 o'clock? Now 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 o'clock. He's on Victory. Yep, cool, you're heading right to it. It's about 2 o'clock. Whoa.
Damn, he's about to lose control.
But here, let's see what that does. Might be the opportunity that CHP was looking for. Lots of traffic.
That should have
here.
shook him up. No, but he's still hauling ass.
On a road that's this busy, they need to wait for the traffic to lighten up a little bit. Okay, gonna maybe try here. Let's see if they get a nice wide opening. They can do it. They don't want to do it on a street that's too busy, just because they don't want to potentially cause that guy to hit somebody else or hit a building, for example. So they wait for opportunities where it's nice and open. Like this would be actually pretty ideal, as long as there's no traffic coming from the other direction. But currently in the area of the Sepulveda.
Don't do it. Don't do it, girl. We'll have to pull up somebody else.
Or eastbound here in the area of the Sepulveda Basin.
Sepulveda.
Okay. So you guys are going to see our shot get a little bit further. We are in Burbank's airspace. Actually, we're right next to Van Nuys Airport. But because of airspace issues, they have some planes that are coming into land. So they've actually asked us to scoot away. So we're going to have to go all the way to the 101 freeway, which means we may lose sight of this pursuit since we have to clear out. I'll try to hold the shot as long as I can, and hopefully we'll be able to see it. But he's in the area of Victory and the 405 freeway. We will likely lose sight of it, unless he gets on the freeway, which I think he did. Yeah, George, he went southbound 405. So yeah, he kind of helped us out there, going southbound on the 405.
Thank you.
Because
we appreciate that. We all appreciate that.
We'll be able to stay on the freeway at least.
We all appreciate that.
Here, but I'm just going to stick with this lead CHP unit, because I know he's going to be right behind him.
We appreciate that.
Southbound on the 405.
Yo, I bought a new brush, guys. I had to do it. I don't know what happened to the other one. I mean, I could theorize, but I had to buy a new brush.
Boulevard. I'll give you guys the streets there since we can't see them yet. And the highway, that'll be helpful.
New brush.
There we go. There's the units. Okay, there's the
upside down.
The car yet again. You see him there in the number 1 lane. Wow, he's going so fast.
Bro. New brush on deck, bro.
Here.
It's the only one. There's no other brush like it.
On the 405 freeway through the 101. They can't really do something like a spike strip right now, because they would have to basically get ahead of him, know that he's going to be in that lane at that time. So at this point, that's not really possible. They really had a better chance when he was on surface streets. But moving over all the way to the right, so he's just outside of our line of sight, but right next to the fence here. Let's see if he tries to exit. Yeah, he may be exiting.
Or Chase is going to die.
Yeah, he's exiting. George, you can hold here. He's exiting.
Okay, he's off. He's pulling over. Just stopped.
He crashed into the hedges here for a home.
Oh, into the hedges.
Is bringing the helicopter around so that we'll be able to take a closer look. He exited the freeway, exited way too quick, and crashed into that hedge there. I don't believe it's an actual fence. I think it's just some hedges. So hopefully he's okay. But we don't want to see anyone get hurt, not even the bad guys. So here you see CHP officers coming.
Oh, they're going to yank his ass out.
Crashed into a parked Tesla. Don't believe that anyone
into
was
a Tesla, maybe on purpose.
But we're coming around. You'll see the CHP officers trying to bring him out. I believe they got him. I can't tell if he's fighting with them or not from this angle, but we're coming around and you'll see the shot of it right now. Again, he's in custody is what they're saying. He simply took that freeway exit way too fast. Lost
Let's see if we can catch it here.
Crashed into those hedges, and you see the car there on the sidewalk. Thankfully, no one was walking there when this all happened.
Oh, straight into the thing. Wow, I couldn't even turn.
For ambulance for him. They said he did crash into a concrete wall, and you can see it was
that's good. Some people got to learn the hard way.
It wasn't very tall, maybe just about 3 feet in height.
Some people, they just got to learn the hard way.
So because he may be hurt, of course they are going to get him the medical aid that he needs, so they have requested that an ambulance respond to the scene. to render aid to this man. Again, the only person inside of the vehicle. And
now
he
he's a
is now
victim.
in custody in the area of the 405 freeway.
Mental health.
And this is Valley Vista is where he ended up. Flume Walk and Valley Vista.
Damn, they had to pull his ass out. Wow.
Hey, real quick, I'm just going to say an update for our sister station, Telemundo. Buenas tardes, una vez más desde el helicóptero. Yo soy Eliana Moreno sobre la terminación de una persecución policíaca involucrando a la patrulla de caminos de California. Estaban persiguiendo al conductor que ven ahí ahora sentado, que está bajo custodia, y él estaba manejando este Ford Focus rojo en color. Las autoridades pensaban que posiblemente estaba manejando bajo la influencia de drogas o alcohol, y lo empezaron a seguir aquí en el Valle de San Fernando, donde el conductor se montó a la autopista 101 y eventualmente a la autopista 405. Y al tratar de salir de la autopista aquí en la calle Valley Vista es donde perdió el control y se estrelló contra una pared y un vehículo, un Tesla que estaba ahí estacionado con nadie a bordo, afortunadamente. Pero el conductor está herido. La patrulla de caminos de California ha pedido que venga una ambulancia aquí a la escena para posiblemente llevar a esta persona a
Remember the one guy who said his brakes weren't working or some shit, so he just had to keep speeding and shit? My brakes don't work, and he just kept driving crazy and accelerating and doing all kinds of turns, and then you see him braking and stuff. Oh, it's not working, it's not working.
Mientras la policía continúa su investigación aquí con la terminación de esta persecución en el área de la autopista 405 y la autopista 101 en la salida de la calle Valley Vista, donde se junta con la calle Flume Walk.
Okay, I have something else for you guys. Let's hang out for a little bit longer. I'm gonna set up a new stream. I just saw this story pop up tonight about some lady that cut her lover's head off on some show business stuff. She acted out in court. Her lover was apparently also her father-in-law. Dirty. She supposedly had confessed to the crime and then changed her mind. You know what? I'm innocent. I didn't do that. I'm innocent. I don't know what you talking about. And so she had a change of heart. We're gonna take a look at that. We're gonna take a look at that.
Outside my desk, in case you need it, there's the license plate.
Cut off his head, but I love him. He's my soulmate.
I will read it to you just because we can't get any lower right now. But it is 7 X-ray Queen David 021. 7 X-ray Queen David 021. It
damn, look how he hit. Oof. Nasty crash. Wow.
Yeah, we got everything. They're going to send a rescue ambulance to tend to him. If you want that, then we'll stay. But otherwise, I think we got it. Cool, headed out. And thank you to everyone who joined us here on our coverage of this police pursuit. We are going to head back to base for some gas, but we'll have an update on this on the NBC4 News at 11 o'clock.
Okay, so I'm going to transfer you guys. Let's do this. Let's cover this other story.
We hope you can tune in for that.
I'm going to transfer you guys.
Once again, from News Top Report, I'm Eliana Moreno, alongside my pilot George Marciano. Thank you very much for watching.
I'm going to transfer you guys. Let's go to New Mexico. Let's go. Let's go to New Mexico. Let's go. I want to go to Mexico.